Good afternoon again. This is deck number 2 today, called the Inversion Tarot. Also in a tin, we'll look at that later. And a chunky book as well. Books seem to be getting chunkier. So I'm not sure you can call them little white books anymore. But this is a strange deck, which I'll read about in a little bit. But it's like at least in the trumps, it's like a mix of Marseille and Rider-Waite-Smith. But I'm not sure. We'll look at that in a bit. First, let's look at the thumbnail that I made for this video. There we go. You can kind of see the Fool up close there, and the lid for the tin, and the little white book by Jody. Boginski, Barbessi. Wow, that is tough to say. I probably got that wrong. Everything except the Jody. Who knows? Maybe I got that wrong too. But first, let's look at the Fool card compared to a poker card. Just like the previous deck, this is not as wide as a poker card, but it's taller than a poker card. Look at that. Like much taller. That's interesting. I wonder why. Why these different sizes, yet they all fit in the same size 10? That's what the backs look like, which I'm not sure I could look at for any length of time. Not sure what it's supposed to represent. Looks like barbed wire and squares, some sort of game maybe. But there's the Fool card. That looks pretty good over there. Let me check the wording. As usual, the world here is a little fuzzy. So let's try scooting it over some. Does that make a difference? Sorry about the loud truck. Okay, let's put the Fool card here. Get rid of this. So this part's going to go kind of fast because there's not much to see. This might be like the ultimate pip deck. I think there are other ones that have less. I mean, this still has the usual kind of monochrome black and white. Here come the wands. Let's see. As you can see, they're pretty simple. Ace, and then these are kind of typical. But you got the page, something called the Horsemen of Wands, the Queen, and the King. And in the book, the word horseman only appears once. The rest of the book, it's called Knight. So I think a little editing mistake may have happened there. So I guess I can't call this Marseille. I guess I'll have to just put it in the Pip Deck playlist. I think I made one. There aren't too many of these. There's the cups. Here come the swords. Once again, a video standing up, which kind of works, I guess. Helps having a table right behind you. Here's the Pentacles. Okay, here's a look at the tin. Let's see what it says on the side. I think it mentions that this is a homage to a deck that was created in 1960 by Paul Matheson for the Rolla Nordic Tarot, and it's based on the ancient Marseille tarot tradition. So maybe it is Marseille, according to the tin, anyway. Again, another USGames. I just got this one not too long ago. It's the creator, or recreator, I guess. That's interesting. Did I see that anywhere? Maybe. Huh. I might have to look for this Rolla. What is it? Rolla Nordic Tarot. Wow, 1960. I'd been like 5 years old. Let's see when this was. I think this is like maybe 1st or 2nd, 2020. Yep, 2020, China. And then all that we just read. And then here's the one place where it says Horseman. And then I write Knight in the rest of the book. So I think there's a little disconnect or editing faux pas. 63 pages though, that's impressive. 2 kinds of spreads, moving forward spread, then, now, later spread. I guess past, present, future. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure this would be one I would get along with exactly. So now I'm going to try to show the journal again, hopefully this time without including. So that's the end of the show of the Inversion Tarot in a 10 from USGames. And let's see some stuff I wanted to maybe mention in my journals. This journal anyway, the one by the computer. I'm going to create a 5-sided thing so I can do some of these card shows horizontally instead of vertically, I guess is the difference. I was going to call the stand I'm going to make on an old TV turntable called Karnak. Kind of like Karnak Temple Complex thing there in Luxor, Egypt, I think. I don't see anything there I wanted to mention. There's me thinking further about the idea for what might be an oracle deck, but not exactly. It's really just a tribute to all the women that I've known. I can't include too many men, unfortunately. At least they didn't have a good effect, I'll say it that way. That's not 100% true, but it's pretty close. I was going to call that, instead of scintillas, pagan other girls, which I don't think would go over very well. Preceptors, which are like teachers. But that's such an old word, and it doesn't give that idea of a flash or a burning ember or a spark. Whereas scintilla does, and it sounds kind of cool. And that's me thinking about the live on demands and how my son said they seems like a creepy porn-like idea. And I said, that's not what it was meant to be. He goes, well, that's what it seems like to me. And that's some thoughts about tarot. And this line always sticks with me. I think it's from a poem or a play. The memories of the dead are thinner than their dreams. I blocked off some stuff. This is like a redacted journal. Nobody cares about Spice Girls. This is like two pages from a reading I got, which was very good. I won't mention who. And then that's a card, moonlight card. But here is this page. Okay, I think so. Here's like a drawing of something my grandmother did sometimes. Because she had like hair all the way down till she could stand on it, put it that way. And when she washed it, she would dry it sometimes with a fire like that. It kind of looks like fire. It's not well done. But that's a thought for like what one of the cards could be like for one of the women I'm giving tribute to. And I guess you could find oracle-like thoughts, messages, whatever, in just about anything in your life, can't you? Well, I think so. And that's some other stuff. I won't go into all that. So with that, that was a quick show of the journal and the Inversion Tarot. And with that, I will say peace.